welcome back to my channel once again. I recently, well actually I literally just finished this journal, so I wanted to go ahead and get it videotaped, upload it, and all that good stuff right now while I have the time. This journal is probably a little bit smaller than what I usually do. It is still pretty much my style, but I guess I used a little less pages. But I loved how it came out. Once again, I used the fabric as for the cover and the back cover as well. I just added some simple lace here to give it a little bit of an element. I added the word believe, a nice little background, and a little charm here, which is a little safety pin, which I am in love with. You guys can see that. And then for the closure, I just used some ribbon, I guess you can call it. And it opens up very nicely. I did leave all the scraps and things like that, so this is going to be on my Etsy shop, so if anyone who purchased it doesn't like the scraps, you can go ahead and cut them off or whatever you'd like. For the cover page, I left it completely simple. I think that I like just how it was originally, just like this. And then I'll just go ahead and do a quick flip through of the book. And all of these are handmade ephemera. I went ahead and cut out these images, backed them on this paper, and it's recycled paper, and then just did some messy stitching on the edge of it and secured it with a safety pin. Actually, this is where I got my photographs from. If you guys saw my Tuesday morning finds, you will have seen this one because I found it at an antique store. So I did a video of a Tuesday and antique store combined kind of thing. And here it does have a couple of photographs, and it's very old and vintage looking, which I love. So I went ahead and just cut a couple of images that I thought would look good with this book. And I used this Earthbound recycled sketchbook, and what I do is I go ahead and take the pages out and use this for the back of my images, since it is kind of a little bit heavier, thicker. And since the book is from an antique store, it's very, very thin and fragile, so I backed it up so it was a little bit more sturdy. Here I just crumpled up some paper. It gives it a different element. Here I did with washi, I did a little pocket here with another of those images. Here it's just going to be a little flip out. Here is a pocket behind here. And most of these pages are going to be from Tim Holtz, except for, you know, the coffee dyed pages and these, which is going to be from an old music magazine kind of thing. You can tell it says pianos and things like that. So, and then here, although it is a pocket, you can go ahead and flip it up and put some photographs or whatever you know you can want to do with it. Here it's a glassine bag, and I added one of those another one of those pages from the music magazine. It's pretty big. And I actually love these glassine bags. I'm going to show you guys really quick. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. So there's 2 different types. I don't know if you guys can really notice the difference. They are both going to be brown. This one does have a little bit of like, I don't know what it's called, but this one's more, I guess, smooth versus this one, which is going to be a little bit rougher. I love these. They're pretty big sizes. And I just usually fold them in half, use this as a tuck spot, and cut this open and use it as another tuck spot, or keep it closed and use it, glue something down, use it as a tuck spot that way, or I don't know, I just kind of go with the flow, whatever comes to my mind in that particular second. That's what I usually use it for. Yeah. Here, a little tuck spot with another one of my railroad images. Tuck spot back here. Then there's the one of the little flip outs, and up here you can tuck little items and things like that back there. Tuck spot, another one of my railroad random stitching. I didn't do a very nice job, and I did it on purpose because I like the messy look. You guys already know me. And then some more page there. And then here I glued down the top of this tag and made it into a big old pocket. So this one won't move, but you can go ahead and add stuff behind it. Gives it a different little look, I think. Little tuck spot here. A railroad picture. And although this one is not very bulky, I went ahead and added one of these so that, you know, whoever purchases it and wants to put excessive amount of things in there, you at least have something to keep it nice and tight right in there. But for now, I just put another one of my photos. I feel like this journal is still very much my style in the sense that it's still grungy looking, but I think it's a little bit of a cleaner look. And all of these tags, I made them with my scraps from the pages. Usually I would cut off about, yeah, pretty much this much, and then I would use them, cut them up to my liking, and cut the little edges there for some extra little element, and added this yarn, and just like that. I love this paper from my music magazine, but it is so thin. So what I usually do is, if I was to use it on my own journals, definitely glue some pictures on there or something to make it a little bit more sturdy, because it's not too thin where it's going to be tearing every so often, but it's going to be a little bit more flimsy than my other pages compared to this one, which is a lot harder. That is the end of the first signature. And then here as well as a little pocket. Here, this tag does not move once again, but I added one of my little railroad pictures there. And then here I added one of these once again. And then here I liked, it was actually by accident, but I like how it looks kind of squished together like that. I don't know, I think it gives it a little, I don't know what it gives it, but I like it. And then here, just a huge little flip out with the Templates transparency pages. I don't even know what to call these, but I love them. And here, a little flip out with a tag. A huge pocket here. Some messy stitching there. Here is a pocket with a flip out. Another tag that doesn't move with the tag in the back. And then here I added another one of those huge music magazine pages. I'm telling you guys, this is huge. Like, I can't even get it all. But it's very beautiful, very vintage looking. Once again, just to keep it closed. And then here it's just going to be a little tuck spot. And then I just added a random coffee dyed paper. Very simple, just added it. And that is it. So the front and back do match. So it's gonna be the same. And that is it, guys. That is my journal. I am calling it Believe. I wonder why. So if you guys do want to purchase this journal, it will be up on sale on my Etsy shop. And leave your comments and like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Let me know that you're liking my art per se, so I can keep doing it, and I can keep posting, and I can keep selling. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for my next journal. Bye guys.